Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are oldie but a goodie, welcome back. Okay guys, so I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about my 3 to 4 week pregnancy update. But let's talk about why I even decided to take a pregnancy test. So for those who are oldies but goodies, you guys know that me and Israel have been planning for baby number 3. We've talked about it in our vlogs. We were always talking about how we're going to have baby number 3, but we're not sure when. So we decided that we wanted to go ahead and start trying because Caleb will soon be turning 2 and Kaden will be turning 4. So we felt like it was a good time. We're going to be moving soon. And yeah, so we just thought it was, we felt like it was a good time for us. Let's talk about when I actually took the test. So I started testing October 17th. Okay guys, so my camera shut off when we were doing the test, but it came back positive and I'm like so going crazy right now guys. So this is the test. Here it is. It's a really faint line. But it's a faint line there. And it came back positive. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. Okay, so we took that test and this was at 7 DPO, I want to say 7 DPO. And then I tested again at 9 DPO and the line was really faint. And these are just dollar store tests, guys. I don't know if you guys can see them. Try to get closer. Then I tested again at 10 DPO at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I tested at 11 DPO at 2:13 a.m. And even though the lines are super faint, they were there. So I don't know if you guys can see them on camera, but this is also 11 DPO. This was taken at 7:38 p.m. And as you guys can see, this line is like super dark. Now, the reason why I tested so many times is because for those who have been watching our vlogs, you know back in April, I had a chemical pregnancy. Okay, you are ready for the results. Here we go. Oh my God. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh my God.
So our pregnancy test is negative. I'm not really sure what to make of it. If you took a test at home and it was positive, I would just keep an eye on it. Okay. We'll let you get out of here. Sorry that took so long.
What I wanted to tell you guys was, as far as that positive test, the only thing I can think of was it probably was I don't really know. Like, I want to say it was a chemical pregnancy because I never heard of a fake positive. Like, I know you can get a false negative, but I never thought you could get a false positive. So I'm going to assume that that was a chemical pregnancy where, you know what, I'm not going to even try to explain what a chemical pregnancy is. Just look it up and you guys will know what a chemical pregnancy is. But, yeah, so I'm going to assume that it was that because I actually did miss 2 days of my period. So yeah. And I feel like for those who have ever had a miscarriage or have had a previous chemical pregnancy, you guys know that we just like to keep testing just to make sure that the line is getting darker. If you guys don't know what a chemical pregnancy is, please Google it because I'm probably not going to explain it the way Google more than likely will. Okay guys, so if you see me looking to my left, that's because I'm looking at my notes. So how these pregnancy vlogs are going to go, I'm going to do them every week. just because I feel like my symptoms will be different. My belly might not get bigger, but my symptoms will definitely be different within the weeks. Okay guys, so let's start talking about the baby. So the app that I'm using is called Nurture. So according to my my app Nurture, baby is the size of a poppy seed, and baby is 0.05 inches. I really like this app because when you log in, it asks you like different things like, did you take your vitamins today? Like, it just goes into a lot of different things. And as you guys can see, I haven't really put anything on mine just yet. Like, I'm still kind of filling stuff in, but I really like this app. According to Baby Center, it says from now until 10 weeks, all of your baby's organs will begin to develop, and some will even begin to function. As a result, this is the time when she'll be most vulnerable to anything that might interfere with her development. So the symptoms that I had before I even knew that I was pregnant, or before the positive lines, you know, I even saw the positive lines, were fatigue, and my chest were extremely heavy. It felt like they were filling up with milk. If any of you ladies out there have ever breastfed or are breastfeeding moms, you know that feeling that I'm talking about, when it feels like your breasts are filling up with milk. They just really felt heavy. I remember telling Israel that it felt like my breasts were filling up with milk. If you guys see me look to the left, I'm reading my notes. So I also had heat flashes. I could be in a cool area and I would just be feeling like I'm sweating bullets. Like, I would just be so hot. I also experienced that with my first and second pregnancies. So with Kaden and Caleb, I had heat flashes immediately. So that's another reason how I knew that I was pregnant before the positive lines even came about. I always feel like my body is just doing something different. Okay, so on October 21st, I realized that I was having thirst. Like, my throat and my mouth was just extremely dry. So that was another thing that I noticed that I started getting, was thirsty a lot. I needed to drink water often. I also had sensitive smell. My sense of smell for some reason is so high now, and like I said, I'm not sure if it's because this is my third pregnancy that things are starting to move along faster, but I did notice that I have sensitive smell. As far as cravings go, I noticed that I really be wanting ice cream and french fries. I know that probably sounds really crazy, but for the last few days, that is what I've been craving. That's what I've been wanting. I've been eating vanilla and strawberry ice cream with french fries. I don't know. It just tastes so good to me. And not only that, when I was about maybe 2 weeks to 3 weeks, I noticed that I started craving foods that I had craving for when I was pregnant with Kaden and Caleb. So I started craving KFC. I started craving Coney Island. And I wanted french fries and honey mustard. French fries and honey mustard. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. When I craved french fries and honey mustard, I was pregnant with Caleb. And when I had the KFC and the Coney Island cravings, that was with both of them. So I'm just like, is this going to be a boy? I don't know. I don't know. As far as new symptoms for this week, on October 23rd, I realized that I had nausea. All the way up until now, the nausea has been hitting me very strong. It's like nothing that I eat agrees with me, like, at all. So I noticed when I was pregnant with Kaden and Caleb, I didn't start to get nausea until I was about 8 or 9 weeks. So now that I'm getting nausea so early on, I'm just like, oh my goodness, I hope I don't continue to have nausea until I'm up to my 13th week in my pregnancy. Like, I really hope, because I'm early on with the nausea, I hope it just goes away. Like, I'm really hoping by at least my 6th or 7th week, I'm hoping that nausea just be gone. Because I don't usually have nausea for a very long time. So I'm hoping that I only have it until I'm at least 8 weeks, and then hopefully that nausea is gone completely. Well, okay guys, so that's pretty much it for this update. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my belly. So here's my belly from the front. Here's my belly from the right side. And here's my belly from the left side. I am 24 inches around. Thank you guys so much for coming along with this journey with baby number 3. We are extremely excited to bring baby number 3 into our family. That's going to be it for this update, and I will see you guys in my 5-week update.